It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He had a great week to build off of last time out, reaching triple digits and adding 2 touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Colts coming up next.
I don't want to jump right back into a profession where
EA Sports coverage in the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And CD, you look at the Raiders in this matchup, but with how good they have been, it's not often that we can say they come into a game truly facing a challenge. But Charles, that's the case this week.
Absolutely. What a challenge it is, because they're not coming into this one, and they don't exactly have a clear advantage, something that they usually possess in every game they play with the way that they throw the football. I can't wait to see if they change things, if they emphasize different things than we've seen throughout this season, how they go about trying to move the ball downfield.
Oh, yes.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rudd.
Oh, I know how to play air hockey. Can I play air hockey?
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the shifty mobile signal call.
Yeah, I want to play air hockey.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks
No,
off.
get on the end.
2
Don't
touchdown
stand right
passes and an
there.
interception. Bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one?
What? I want to play though. Okay. I'll only grab it if it goes behind you.
Here's
I'll
Robinson
get left.
throwing to start the drive. Looking middle, and that's complete.
What? Why don't I to me?
They showed
No,
a
you're
nice
free.
juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
So I'm going to team.
Robinson now to throw on second down.
Oh, so I'm just going to be
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up third down. Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself. So I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, when I played with Dinosaur here in the era, you didn't hear next man up. You heard Davis.
We're playing air hockey.
The Colts at 6-1 now.
Like I said, I didn't want to play
the
air
season. They had their 6-game winning streak snapped a week ago, but still, it's a team that's playing pretty darn well.
And like the old song says, accentuate the positive. I think that's exactly what this team's going to do. If you've won 6 in a row, you know you're doing something right in the NFL. So I don't think the one loss is really going to discourage them.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
Runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Air hockey. Stop the air hockey.
Back to throw. Robinson.
4 to 5.
That's
Not
complete.
5. We made one.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
4 to 7.
Robinson to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now it's 1 to 0.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He just ran out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know, he's really excited about the special teams coordinator because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback, has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 18 carries, 102 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because
he's a screwdriver, not a baseball bat.
Last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well,
my old highest is 12. Now my new highest is 15.
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Robinson. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
You know, since I never thought I would be playing this game. Let me rate you.
At the 27. To throw is Robinson on 3rd down. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll go as a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling all right, making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and not have that opportunity.
How do you always like that?
I went 3 and out on the first drive. I'm trying to do better. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there, that brings up 4th. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Oh, you're actually trying to
Robinson throwing to start the drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Raider defense delivers a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines waiting for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league in sacks. He came into the game in a top 10. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down.
And cheeseburger back. Cheeseburger back. Cheeseburger back.
Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr.
Cheeseburger back.
Into the hands of
Cheeseburger
and the
back.
play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
If you're good, you're not allowed at the team, boy.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
No, I'm asking you were back.
On play action, it's Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage. But not much more than that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look
Hey,
to
who's
throw.
going? Who's going?
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken back near
What the?
35, 36
Did anyone else just hear his voice?
punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing to start the drive. Robinson. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 catches, 72 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup.
I made a million
He's going
sounds.
against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass.
I mean, it's good, but it's also not terrible.
This should be a big game.
I mean, it's very good.
But this one is incomplete.
I made a 70. I made a
3rd down,
75 and a 60.
Robinson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
And both of
This
them were
one
back
is
then. Both of them were
incomplete.
back then.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing.
Like
He's
for
been a
God
busy man
shots,
here in this
that's
first half as he gets it away.
for God shots, that's not that good, but for normal shots, that's pretty
Play
good.
on special special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better.
Molly, pay attention.
He ended up pulling the football. That's excellent.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
Hey,
Shows
go
some
that.
flash on the run.
No, you're green.
Shy of his 10.
You're red.
On second down and 4. Carr gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Hey, Molly, don't worry. Don't worry.
It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I messed up. Go.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And that is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Carr going to throw. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Chloe.
Carr.
Chloe.
Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Middle.
Back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
You're right.
Carr completes it. Again, it's Carr. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty. Just an incomplete pass. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get high, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And we'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's Robinson throwing on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down. Slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Now that was pretty. He executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 10 3-yard score after 1 here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Colts
that's a good game.
just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Robinson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Seventh play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw. Robinson.
Bro, you're not even.
And it's complete. And he'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it?
How do you sound right? You can't sound right. It's just
And they rallied and made the tackle.
People act like you can sound.
He had the distance, but it's line to the right.
It's a little bit too, but it's
And a
not.
7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that it's good.
Wow!
They try a 59-yarder. Here are the players on them. But as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence.
I mean, schizophrenia?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his right back Taylor. They do get a couple before he runs staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Weird surge of 8
No, we just got it.
first touchdown.
We just get that thing from inside you get murdered.
And that is incomplete. Now this we're going to see Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Averaging 50 yards a move so far as this one's away. There'll be 37 yards there on the play, and it'll be Raiders football 13-10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They just keep waiting. They lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
I have schizophrenia
On the
too.
ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And now a whole lot of room right there on the 1st down line. He gets maybe 3. On play action, now Carr. Pass complete downfield to Renfro. And he's going to get to his 10th.
Oh wait, I actually have schizophrenia. I actually have schizophrenia.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So that run play nullified by a holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball.
I have schizo-amigo. I have schizo-amigo. I imagine friends.
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I also have schizo-draco. I imagine dragons.
2nd down.
Get it? Because it's a band. Imagine dragons.
Which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beat.
I have schizo taking your mom.
But that's exactly
I have schizo taking your mom. Wait, no, that's not schizo. Stop! Stop! Why is it? I just went to fan, and then I went.
Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell.
I went out of bounds.
Taken down right there at the 40-yard line.
From the top, make it drop. That's the walk. That's the walk. You know, rocket?
no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Jonas?
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
I hate my mental Jonas.
7-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards.
No!
16-3 now.
That's impossible.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field
Oh,
goals,
no.
but 3 for 3. So even though the offense is still a little bit putting in the end zone, they're still able to come away with points due to his leg.
Oh, one! I will not pick that up.
Throwing to start the drive. Robinson throwing to middle. Going to be Cox. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here.
No! What the?
Back to throw. Robinson. And they get him down without the throw. Takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. The Colts at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. Still is a team that's playing pretty darn well.
And like the old song says, accentuate the positive. I think that's exactly what this team's going to do. If you've won 6 in a row, you know you're doing something right in the NFL. So I don't think the one loss is really going to discourage them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a first carry for their fullback. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to throw. Robinson. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yum, yum. Oh, no, you don't even taste them. Why don't you say yum, yum?
Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken out past the 30. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores.
No, if you get tagged, then if you don't get tagged, then you
season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They take it downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Are you kidding me? That's a very long.
Here comes Jacobs. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And 2 pits thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where
For the 3rd time here, this half it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
No.
Best starting field
You were nowhere near
position.
me.
1st and goal from the 1. Here's Jacobs. And he is not going to get through here. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They feel feeling the pressure here and taking it down and sack back at the 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Carr now on 3rd and goal.
We're set.
And he's left no option here but to throw it away. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific.
It's not talking about you, Pat.
The end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points.
I'm just telling you. It's not talking about you.
And probably say we should have done better there.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote Smokey and the Bandit later. They've got a little way to go in a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm going to mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
No, I'm talking to you. I want you to talk.
But this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down that leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to
For a racist to be like, oh, I love Nicki Minaj.
and they'll get it down on the other side of midfield.
No, I said Nicki.
To the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to fire this thing deep right
And I'll say something if I did on one.
connect, incomplete. Give him credit, they took their
Why are you not
shot.
trying to go for that whole area?
As Sanchez on the punt here as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this.
Hey, yo, get back so I can call the tag left.
Really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman.
Yay, now he's called tag left.
Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Big Derrick Henry with a couple of touchdown runs. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And you can see they trail the visiting Buffalo Bills in that ball game. Devin Singletary, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon.
Hey, I'm on top of slide.
On now to a check on the next-gen stats in the first half.
I'm giving you a
And
free
even though they
position.
got the big cushion,
I'm just letting you know where I am.
pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play.
Tag
The
left.
Colts, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
What are you making?